Good morning, friends. Welcome to Morning Motivation with Dr. K, where my number one goal is to give you a positive perspective. I was thinking today about what I wanted to talk about, and something that kind of, maybe it doesn't resonate with you guys, but it does with me, is that I don't know if it was the way I was brought up or my personality, but I was always afraid to ask for anything. If I went into a store and somebody, good morning, Hector, good morning, Josh. If somebody was like, hey, can I help you find something? I would never say, yeah, can you help me find the, whatever, the shoes, blah, blah. I would just be like, no, I'm fine, thanks. Because I didn't want to ask for too much or be too much, right? And so it's really interesting because my boyfriend really has helped me kind of see that that's a very valuable thing, that you don't need to be afraid to ask people for help. I remember when we first started dating and we would go to the mall, and I knew exactly what I wanted, but I didn't know where it was. And I'd go in a store and they would come up and they would say, can I help you find something? I'd be like, no, I'm fine. And he'd be like, just ask. Yeah, she's looking for this. And I was like, oh my gosh, Josh. And he would be like, what? They literally want to help you. Good morning, Darren. And so I just think it's really interesting. The other day I was walking with my daughter, and my neighbors have horses. And I told her, I was like, well, we have to kind of sneak back here and see if they're back at the fence. And she was like, well, why don't you just go to their house and ask them if you can pet their horses? And I was like, well, we can't do that. And she was like, why? And I was like, well, because. She was like, I don't understand. And I was like, I don't know. It's just uncomfortable, to ask people favors and ask people for things. And in my meditation that I've been doing in the past few weeks, one of the lines in the meditation says, may I be open to widely receiving. And I think that's really interesting because I think so many of us are just not good at receiving. We're really good at giving to other people, but we're just not good about letting other people do things for us. But think of how many things, how many awesome things you turn away in your life because you're not good at receiving. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Wendy. So I just think it's really interesting, how much better your life can be when you're willing to receive from people. Even just now, I invited a couple friends over for this thing I'm doing on Saturday. And they were like, what can we bring? And I'm like, nothing, because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to say. And then I wrote her back and was like, well, if you want to bring some snacks for everybody, that's fine. But no pressure. I have such a hard time asking people for things. It's the weirdest thing. But once you actually do, it makes life a lot better and a lot easier. And it's not asking too much. And what's the worst that could happen? You ask for something and someone says no. Okay, it doesn't make you a bad person. I just I've always wanted to oh, I don't want to be needy, I want to be self-sufficient, but I took it too far. And then I don't allow people to help me. And just as much as we get joy from giving to other people, people get joy from giving to us. And so sometimes just asking or just receiving can really open up a lot of really cool things in your life. Just being willing to ask for help. Ask people for something that you need. I'm not really sure why, as a society, we were taught, not to ask for things. As if it makes us, look bad, or I don't know. I've always felt bad asking people for things. Like I don't deserve it, or I'm not sure. But once you break past that and just ask for people to, help you, life is a lot better and a lot easier, and it doesn't have to be as hard as we make it. Darren says, on Dove Day, we all chip in. No way one person could do it alone. I don't exactly know what that is, but I'm guessing it's I won't even say that just in case I'm wrong, but that's cool. I just think it's really cool. Once you finally are open to receiving, even this week, Darren, getting the virtual tip from you and from Craig was really cool. It literally made my day just to wake up and PayPal was hey, you got a tip. It doesn't matter, $1, $5, whatever. Even just asking, shh, hey, I'm working from home and Hey. I guess that's my cue. Anyway, guys, I just want to encourage you guys to not be afraid to ask for things. And when somebody asks if they can help you, don't be afraid to say yes. Like, it doesn't make you less of a person or, let's see. Oh, it's an annual hunt. Oh. I have no idea what that is, but that's cool. It's been going on in our family for, that's awesome. Fifi, come here. Sorry. Hey. You don't need to bark. It's okay. Anyway, friends, asking and receiving is a skill. And if you haven't been accustomed to doing it, it's something that really can change your life. I'm going to get off here, but I'm working from home, so it's okay. I hope everybody has a fabulous day. Hey, Kim, good to see you. And I love y'all, and don't be afraid to ask and don't be afraid to receive. Love you guys. Bye.